Well, still talking about sectors that have helped to keep Uganda on the top of its peers in the region. One cannot actually miss the dairy subsector. Today we look at the developments that have taken place and have helped Uganda attain milk sufficiency. Uganda is not only one of the few African countries that have attained milk sufficiency, but has also emerged as one of the leading dairy products producers in sub-Saharan Africa. Government figures show that milk production has increased to 2.5 billion litres in 2017-2018, as compared to 2.08 billion litres produced in 2015. This begs a question of what has been done right in the dairy subsector that continues to elude other agricultural subsectors.
For the last 5 years and our investment, I can give you a bit of statistics, that within 5 years we have already created an increase in income of about slightly over 800 billion. We were able to create over 54,000 full-time jobs within the sector. We have been able to supply, if you go to the Ugandan supermarket, we have our own milk now. Lato brand is a brand in Uganda, it's becoming a household name, and we believe that with that it's going to have impact both here and regionally. So with that going on, what we expect is, as the agribusinesses, as the Jessas, as the Pals, as the Alphasan start making money, as they become more profitable, they will pass these profits back to the farmers. And as they pass this to the farmers will also invest in better breeds, in better animal feeds. They will increase their productivity. And as they increase more productivity, as we said, they will create more employment for people. They will be able to employ more people.
This has been complemented by good strides made in the sector's supportive services, like the veterinary medicine production and dispensation, a feat that has been attained through collaborative effort. Such effort has propelled the country into the dairy products exporters domain, and Uganda is today a major region exporter, a position that has elicited some unwanted responses from some of its key regional peers like Kenya, which has already instituted a non-tariff barrier regime against Uganda's dairy products.
We started a pilot of this factory, making some of the easier products like powders and some liquids. And ABI came with the money to scale these products so that we can produce the product at a cheaper cost, and also we can cover more farmers. So ABI came on board because they saw the need to reach out to those low end. When people import drugs or make them, they go for farmers who are able to afford these drugs. But leaving out those poor women and youth and the poor farmers in the low-end market, reach to those farmers who are ordinarily would not be reached by private sector like us. They can produce commercially, and then they can improve their financial status and also help the country produce more milk, because we think milk can be a good driver for incomes of homesteads, but also as a country.
Though some good milestones have been registered, there are still more uncovered issues in the dairy subsector.
Milk has got very many issues concerning with market. For us here, for our cooperative, we have the local market and then the outsiders. That's in different parts, Uganda, Ginger, but still there is much milk with us. This cooler you see here is for 2,000 litres, but we collect it just in the morning and it gets full. And still farmers bring milk, yet we don't have where to put. Yet the market is also not there. The competition is too high actually, the market.
The challenges aside, experts assert that the dairy sector will in the next 5 years be a game changer. For within 5 years, it has already created an increase in income of over 800 billion shillings. It has created 54,000 full-time jobs and has seen a massive increase in production.